Affinities aside, Evelyn Matthei has perhaps been the candidate who has struggled the most this election cycle to establish what she is and how to show it. Her original logo showed her first name inside a shoe, the left one I might add, meant to symbolize the beginning of a new path, after living her, admittedly, successful 2 terms as mayor. As time went on, however, she seemed eager to break from her previous image as the different, softer, and cooler right-wing option and rebranded into... oh boy. Her idea was to show herself as someone capable of balancing a kind and humane approach to politics and the toughness of making the difficult decisions. But the opposite happened. Her right-leaning base saw her caving to her political opponents, while the left-leaning voters saw her as a boomer trying way too hard to be hip. For starters, there is her full name in contrasting colors and weights, a visual metaphor for that soft-tough duality. An abstract capital E would sometimes show up as an icon to add absolutely nothing. And to make things worse, an EM26 appeared on her website and other pieces. Yeah, it was more direct and concise than the rest, but still, she was trying to be a jack of all trades but master of none. Thankfully, after a much-needed rebrand, Matthei has finally picked up the script. Gone are the blue and red "two wolves inside me" BS, and now we have vibrant background colors with white letters. Her last name has been dropped entirely, leaving only the familiar nice little old Aunt Evelyn, with her name written in under caps once more. Not everything was discarded though. The abstract E returns, but now rounded, and as we know, no edges means softness, friendliness, and harmony. It even doubles as a national symbol when filled with the Chilean flag colors, because, little patriotism never hurts. As a final point, the second E looks handwritten, another nod to authenticity, warmth, and maybe an attempt to show herself as a candidate of peace.
¿Tú sabes que hay algunos idiotas que creen que yo soy de izquierda?
These changes were clearly made to attract centrist and center-left voters, finally setting a tone of what her campaign wants to show. And, at least visually, they succeeded. It finally projects the kindness and optimism she was chasing, even evoking a bit of the joyful, forward-looking air of the long-gone Concertación coalition of the 90s.